Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly tech update, the show that explores the newest, coolest, and craziest side of tech available on the interwebs. I am your tech director, Ray McNeil. Coming up on the program today, this bonkers 19-foot Rolls-Royce boat tail may be the most expensive new car in history. Virgin Galactic's rocket plane finally flies to the edge of space. Happening in this week's What The, residents can swim across this 100-foot high sky pool to a neighboring high-rise, for the right price, that is. And of course, we'll wrap up the program with this week's Moment of Joy. All that and a whole lot more coming up on today's edition of your weekly tech update. Next. Rolls-Royce is notoriously coy about the price of its truly bespoke limousines. Yet, since this new, outrageously decadent boat tail was inspired by the $13 million Rolls-Royce Sweptail from 2017, but with increased complexity, it may easily be the most expensive new car to date. That title currently rests with Bugatti's La Voiture Noire, which sold for a reported $18.7 million after taxes. The stunning limo is named after the tapered rear end, a style which dates back to the 1920s when cars like the Auburn 851 Speedster and Bentley Speed 6 boattail were the talk of the town. In the very early days of boattail design, engineers would simply fix the hull of a boat onto the rolling chassis of a car, creating a streamlined automobile with a nautical type theme. It's a design which disappeared gracefully into the history books, at least until now. The new Rolls-Royce boat tail measures an ocean-going 19 feet in length and is based on the aluminum space frame platform shared by the Phantom and the new Ghost models, and it shares the same 6.75-liter V12 engine as well. Otherwise, this remarkable car is decked out like no other Rolls-Royce on the planet. The example showcased is one of 3 different boat tail versions that have been recently hand-built as customer commissions. This one for a mystery man and his wife living stateside, both believed to be in the music industry. And from Robb Report, apparently they were granted a sneak preview before the car was handed over. The most eye-catching features of this vehicle are the enormous blue hood that graduates down to a lighter shade and the painted Rolls-Royce grille that replaces the traditional stainless steel finish for the first time in the modern era. At the rear, twin side opening compartments are hinged in the middle and open like butterfly wings to reveal an Aladdin's cave of goodies. On the near side, a dual champagne cooler was specifically designed to fit bottles of the owner's favorite vintage. And on the other side is a set of crockery matched to salt and pepper grinders, all engraved with the car's name. Caviar is kept cool in a proper onboard fridge with various other food compartments rather than a chiller. The crowning glory, however, is a parasol that slots into the rear of the boat tail to provide extra shade. With a stainless steel shaft and aluminum coupling, the high tensile fabric is stretched over carbon fiber stays. It's just as luxurious as the rest of the car. And just to be sure, it was tested in a wind tunnel as well. Rolls-Royce worked with a Swiss-based watch manufacturer to create reversible his and her watches for the couple who own the car. The centerpiece of the minimalist dashboard is a slot to insert one of the timepieces, serving double duty as the boat tail clock. The boat tail is a 4-seat convertible. It also provides a detachable carbon fiber roof that turns the Rolls into a breathtaking coupe. A lightweight aluminum hoist for the latter is naturally included in the package. Paramount Plus wants to be the next big thing, in streaming services. And they already have ambitious plans to release movies exclusively to Paramount Plus or premiere them on Paramount Plus not too long after they hit theaters. The latest title to get the straight to Paramount Plus treatment is Infinite, starring Mark Wahlberg. Paramount announced that Infinite is heading straight to Paramount Plus on Thursday, June 10th. The film is described as a high-octane sci-fi action film that delves into the concept of reincarnation through spectacular visuals and nuanced characters who must use memories and skills from past lives to ensure the future. Infinite is based on the book The Reincarnationist Papers. It was once intended as a theatrical release, but plans have changed as Paramount attempts to build up its new streaming service. By 2022, Paramount Plus has plans to release one original movie every single week. In addition to that, Paramount films that do go to theaters, like the upcoming A Quiet Place Part 2 and Top Gun Maverick, will land on Paramount Plus just 45 days after they hit theaters. The SSC Tatara was the world's fastest car by a long shot. Then it wasn't. Then it was again, by a much skinnier margin. Now, SSC is taking a break from the screaming straightaways in a bid to prove that the world's fastest car is more than a runway rocket. It's launched two new Tatara editions tuned specifically for the twists and turns of the track. The Striker and Aggressor add serious aerodynamics to the Tatara's massive twin-turbo V8 power, boosting downforce and track handling. SSC calls the new models a lateral expansion, so they aren't designed to be flagship grades of the world's fastest car so much as honed track variants meant to spit out record lap times. Inspired by multi-purpose Striker fighter aircraft, the Tatara Striker is designed to be equally at home on the road or the track. It shares the base Tatara's 1750 horsepower twin-turbo V8 and roboticized 7-speed manual transmission, but it triples down on downforce, delivering up to 1,100 pounds spread across the car at 160 miles an hour. Inside, Striker buyers can customize the look of the cabin with track-focused options like an exposed carbon dashboard. Drivers can adjust performance and handling profiles through the digital HMI as well. The Aggressor also pulls inspiration from the skies, stepping into pure track territory to mimic the purely competitive nature of Aggressor aircraft squadrons. The car gets all of the Striker's aero upgrades and goes full-scale track attack with the backing of an optional 2,200 horsepower upgrade package that is coupled with a tailored exhaust system. The interior is anchored by a carbon roll cage and includes customized race seats with 5-point harnesses and a carbon dash. From there, Tatara opens up the options book, inviting buyers to enhance the performance and aesthetics with a level of customization well beyond what's available for road-going Tataras. SSC will build only 10 Tatara Aggressors and 100 total Tatara and Tatara Striker models at its headquarters in Richland, Washington. It did not include pricing information with the announcement, but that is expected soon.